Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Panyavi, and I'm so happy to be here with you to be your inner peace moderator today. We are live today on 3 platforms, on Zoom, on Facebook, and on YouTube. I am so happy to welcome our inner peace friends from around the world. And if we have any new friends with us today, please feel free to type in the chat box. Tell us where you're from, since we're broadcasting all over the world. I'm in Atlanta, USA. So this is a place where we enjoy daily meditation, daily wisdom, and daily sharing. So you'll have an opportunity to share with us your meditation experience and ask questions about today's Tama Talk, which is on supporting your parents, or how do you support your parents, which is very apropos timing for all of us in the United States, since we just celebrated Thanksgiving. So a lot to be thankful there for family, and especially our parents. So who do we have today? We have Bridget from the Philippines, welcome. And we have Desmond from Singapore. Nice to have you, nice to see you. Asami, hello. Hope you're doing well. Arya, we have. Hello, how are you? And we have Ben from the UK. Good afternoon. And let's see, who else do we have? We have Sunit from Thailand. Welcome. And Jintana, how are you? Let's see. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Or if you're ending the evening, good evening, and hope you have had a good start to your weekend. Let's see. Oh, and there's Tianai. Hello, how are you? So nice to see a lot of people on the Saturday. Okay. So please share with us where you're from, since we're a lovely world family. Okay. And welcome, Hernan. I see you there on Zoom. Let's see. And welcome, Diaz Makwana. And Peter from Thailand. Welcome. Okay. And let's see. Just checking. Well, I would love to welcome our teaching venerable today. And we have Monk Tree with us. Good afternoon, Monk Tree. Good morning. How are you? And I will hand the microphone over to our teaching venerable.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to lead you to meditate, to clear your mind before you will listen the wisdom talk. But I would like to take a couple minutes before meditate to guide you about the Middleweight Meditation. The Middleweight Meditation We start by sitting cross-legged. And I would suggest you to sit on the floor or on the cushion on the floor. Sit cross-legged and adjust your body, not too tight, not too loose. Okay, and put your right hand over left hand, right index finger touch the lip thumbs, palms up, and gently put your both hands on your lap. Okay, and then adjust your body. The back and your neck should be straight. Do not bend forward or lean on anything. If you bend forward or lean on anything, so you will feel so sleepy. It make you sleep, and it's not good for meditation. And also, and do not tight your muscles. If you tie so much, you will feel pain and you feel unhappy with meditation. It's not good to close your eyes. Okay. But if you have any physical problem, or if you cannot sit on the floor, you have an option to sit on chair or sofa. Just put your legs down, your feet touch the ground, and do the same. Put your right hand over left hand, right index finger, touch the left thumbs, palms up, put on your laps, adjust your body, not too tight, not too loose, and the back and your neck should be aligned. Then, if you are ready, you gently and softly close your eyes. Close your eyes, and then you start concentrate your mind with breathing. Slowly in and out, in and out, in and out. Do you feel calm and happiness? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out slowly and gently. Do not rush or force anything. When you breathe in, bring in peace, joy, happiness. When you breathe out, taking out all concerns, worries, and tension. So you breathing in and out again and again is find inner happiness. If you reach that point, so you don't have to concentrate with anything because you are in this state of happiness. You can stay do silence meditation. But if your mind still wander a lot, so you may recite the mantra Samma Araham, Samma Araham, Samma Araham. It's a Pali word, the language in the Buddha time. Those mean to purify your mind, to be free from all negativities. Samma Araham, Samma Araham. Do it again and again until you can find inner happiness. You're very happy. But if you might still wander a lot, so let them away, let some distraction away. Do not attach on that. This is the nature of our mind. Because our mind can go anywhere, anytime, within a particle of a second. So when there's some attraction, so just let them away. Do not attach on it. Or you might recite, or you might visualize something bright, like the sun, the moon, or the star, or something that made you feel happy. You can visualize anything. So now I think this is the time for meditation. If you are ready, please type 072 so that you are ready to clear your mind with meditation. Now, it's a time to find inner happiness together. You may start with sitting cross-legged on the floor or on the cushion on the floor. Sit cross-legged, right leg over your left leg, your right hand over your left hand, right index finger touch the left thumb, thumbs up, and put your both hands on your lap. Adjust your body, not too tight, not too loose. Expand your bottom. Your back and your neck should be aligned. Your muscles should be comfortable and relaxed. Then, if you have any physical problem, you cannot sit on the chair on the floor. You can sit on a chair or sofa. Just do it the same. Just put your legs down, your feet touch the ground. Right index finger touch the left thumb, palms up, and adjust your body. Your back and your neck should be aligned. Not tight, and bend forward or lean on anything. If you lean on anything, you will feel sleepy. If you strengthen your muscles, you will feel unhappy and pain. It's not good for meditation. Now, you can start meditation by closing your eyes softly and gently. Do not squeeze your eyelids or force them to shut. Close your eyes softly and gently. If you cannot close your eyes entirely, just let some light from outside to calm your mind. It is shallow light, cool light. It is very soft and fresh. That way you feel calm. Then you may start to concentrate your mind with breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. When you breathe in, you increase joy and happiness. When you breathe out, take it out, all concerns, worries, and tension. Take it out all. In and out, in and out. Breathe in slowly until you reach the end point. You breathe in, hold your breath for a moment, then breathe out slowly. Take it out, all concerns, worries, and tension. Take it out all. In and out. In and out. Begin again, bringing peace, joy, and happiness. Hold your breath for a moment, then slowly breathe out. Take it out. Concern, worries, tension. Take it out all. Do it again and again until you feel you are very happy and you don't have to concentrate anything anymore. So you can do the meditation. But if your mind still wander, you may recite mantra Sama 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 means that you want to purify your mind to be free from all negativities. Your mind should be clear, bright, and fresh and cool. by mantra again and again. Sama, sama, sama. If the mind is still wandering, like a monkey mind, do not worry. Just let them away. It is the nature of our mind. The mind can jumping around to any place within a particle of a second. Be your mind at the center of the body. The center of the body is 2 inches above your navel inside your body. When any distraction come to you, just let them away. Do not attach on that. Or you may imagine or think about anything that make you feel happy, that help you to clear your mind. Or you might think about you are very lucky that you have chance to meditate. You have chance to clear your mind. You have a chance to be with yourself. No one can control you. No one can disturb you. You are very lucky. You are very happy. You feel gratitude. You feel grateful. You are the man who get good chance to meditate. You got the great opportunity to find inner happiness. Not much of people around the world could find inner happiness. But you are the one 10 billion people around the world who can find inner happiness. You are very happy. You feel very grateful. You are so lucky that you can find inner happiness that cannot buy or find anywhere except from meditation. Give your time from meditation to clear your mind, to find inner happiness. If you practice meditation more and you feel very fresh, calm, and your mind will be clear. You are super lucky. You have chance to treat yourself. You have chance to clear your mind. You don't need to ask anyone to help you because you can find inner happiness by yourself. Very happy, very lucky. So now we will do excellent meditation with feeling of gratitude for a moment.พุทธังภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโกวิภะวันตุเต softness. You can see your mind at the center of your body too. You are fully with happiness. You are fully happy, and you want to share your happiness to people around you. You want to share to everyone around you. You want to share your loving kindness to people in your family, in your community, in your city, in your country, and to every people around the world. May them be happy. May them be wealthy. May them be easily finding initiatives like you. You want to share. You want to bring peace to the entire world. And share your loving kindness, spreading out as far as you can. สัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสทธาโสธีภะวันตุเต Now you can gently open your eyes, softly, but still remain calm at the center of your body. How do you feel about meditation? If you feel happy or unhappy, feel free to share. Or if you have any question about meditation, you can feel free to share in the chat box too. And also, if you have any feedback or any question from about the wisdom talk, feel free to share in the chat box too. And then we will discuss after the wisdom talk. Okay, welcome for the wisdom talk today. Now today I'm gonna share wisdom talk on the series of 38 blessings of life. Now we are on the 11th blessing, which is supporting our parents. Why this is so interesting, right? Because right now the idea of supporting our parents is maybe on the challenging because the social and economic has changed a lot. So in the traditional family, so the children live with the parents, with the grandpa in big family, and when the children grow up, they have to pay back, support our parents by living together and take care of them. Like in the picture, they bring she bring her mom to go outside and make for the good relation with the family. But now because of social and economic has changed a lot, that so children when they grow up they have to find their own way to find money that they might be not live with the parents and they have to leave the parents in their home. So 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 this is very challenging. The way of supporting our parents might be has to be in a different way, in a new way. So okay, I will go for the next slide later. But okay. Okay, all the information from supporting our parents, I got it from the Pali Canon, which is the canon in Buddhism. I got it from the chapter called Mangala Sutta, Kuttaka Nikaya, which is the minor collections, discourses of the Buddha. So this is just I got some idea from the that chapter and adapt to match with the modern society. Okay. So before I ever start the topic, when we think about supporting our parents, so I think the basic level that show the good relation with the parents is to say something. Have you ever said this word? Dear parents, dear parents, I love you. I love you. Or how do you show your love to your parents? This is discussion for discussion today. I just want to see how you feel, how you react to parents. I used to say, I love you too. At that time, I was really shy, super shy to say that. But I think I have to say it. I was very shy, but when I said it already, she smiled, my mom smiled, and then everything ends with happy. She hugged me. It's very happy relation. So, but it's very shy for me. I have read from the internet that the way to say I love you in the Eastern world and Western world is very different. Not no right or wrong, but just on the different way. When Western children, when they want to say love, they do something that they love their parents so much, they just say that I love you, and maybe they have their parents. Okay, that's good. Just say that. But in the Eastern children, they are very shy to say that. They are very shy. They don't want to say. But the way they react to parents, just obey them and not against the parents. So this is different, but it's very cute. Cute. Okay, next slide. Okay, go back to the question. Supporting our parents, like I said before, because now social and economic has changed. The way we react to parents, the way we pay back to parents is different. The way we think about the parents when they get old is very different. So I have a question here for discussion that should we support our parents? Why? Why should we support? So you don't have to agree with me. You might have your own way to support your parents. This is for information. So in the Western and Eastern way that they support the parents were like so different. Because I actually I grew up in the Chinese Thai traditional family. It's pretty big. I live with my parents, my grandparents, my younger brother, my aunties, and my sister-in-law. Is a very big family, around 10 people in the same house. And my dad is the main one who supports the whole family. So in my mindset, when I was children, family is very big, should be big, something consists of parents, me, child, maybe younger aunties and cousins. That should be big. And and what I seen from my family that my dad is the main one who support the whole family. So I think that okay, when I grow up, I should pay back to them like my dad did to my grandparents. They support for medical, for anything, for they're totally alive. So that's my mindset. And I think that if any family that abandon the old man, old person to in alone in a home, it's not a good way. It's like against the code of conduct of Buddhism too. But actually, when I had the chance to go to the United States for 8 years, everything is my mindset was expand because um, in the in the Western family, when the child grow up, when they reach to the age of 18 years old, they go outside, they go for start for their life, and some parents may give them some money to start their life too, and the parents also have some money for themselves when they get old too. They don't have to wait to ask for the money from the child. That's a way of living. And when the child go outside, they may don't have they might not probably to pay to live with a parent to take care of that. Just maybe once a year or once a month come to visit or pay for the bill. Just help a little bit, little thing. So, but that's the way of living. This is different. No right or wrong. No right or wrong because the parents they know they know how the way of living, so they keep the money for themselves already. And also found something that was really interesting, and it's good thing too, because I had my one of my friends in the United States. She owned a home care for old people. This is a small business that generally maybe 15 or 20 old men live with her. They are all happy, and half of that the government pay for the home care, and half of that children pay for their parents to live in the home care. Because of what? Because the children, they don't have enough time to live with, so they pay for that. Pay for the parents to live in the good place for them. And our parents, what's that? They are very happy because our friends in the home care at the same age, they can say anything because they are in the same generation. They're very happy. So this is very interesting thing, not wrong. So my mindset about the abandoned parents so was changed. Oh, because it's sometimes it's good thing too in some way. So this is a way of supporting our parents in the Western and Eastern. Okay, next slide. Why you should support your parents? Because the parents are your celestial being, an angel. Wow, this is because they give you birth and then they grow up you. This so they are your celestial being. But if you think that, oh, why do I have to pay back? Why do I have to think about the parents? Because of my parents leave me away, leave me alone. They never pay for me. So in this idea, so parents can be it can be anyone that without him or her you couldn't grow up well. So you may have an adopted parents. So when he was in the United States, they found a lot of family because the parents cannot have child, cannot give birth, maybe some physical problem. So what they do, they adopt child from maybe from any orphanage or maybe from a refugee, and they pay for education, they pay for the life. So those children will grow up very well, really happy. And the children, they believe that adopted parents as their parents. They're very happy. It's, yeah. So if you have adopted parents, adopt is not real parents, so you can respect them as your real parent because they are role model for you. They grow up you, they give you education, they give you money. So why? Why should we support the parents? Because the parents, even real parents and adopted parents, because they serve us as our physical and mental prototype. Like they give you basic education, they give you money, they give you the way of life, they teach you the good way of living. So this is the main point of supporting our parents to they serve us as our physical and mental prototype. So in the Buddhism, how we react, how we can support our parents. This is a sample and simple ways of Buddhism. Two virtues as a son or a daughter. The first one we call katanyu, or katanyu means you realize that your parents pay for you. The parents, they they are your role model. They pay for you everything. They help you to grow up. So it means you have the wisdom to appreciate parents. Kataweti, the second one. After you have a Katanyu, so the second one, Kataweti means you repay your parents for all that they have done for us, pay back. Like when they got old, they want to go for medical, you pay for that. You bring them to see the good doctor to from medical treatment. Supporting our parents is the way the sample way to show that, or you can share your loving kindness when you meditate too. When you meditate, you have a fully happy, so you want to share your merit to them to be happy, healthy, and easily finding inner peace like you. So you can do that easily. Find that. This is a very simple way after meditation, just sharing your loving kindness to them. So yeah. Okay. Like I said, sharing loving kindness, just the simple way, just say, I love you. I love my parents. If you have time, just make a phone call to them and say to them, I love you so much. So for me, I once a month I call to my mom, my dad, and ask how about you and give them a good word about good dhamma from Buddhism. But you have your own word, you have your own way. Okay, just say love to make a good relation to let them know that you still be with them even though you live far away from them. So it's just the same that. So now at the end of the slide, okay, back to the question. I want to hear from you that have you ever said that your parents, I love you, or how do you show your love to your parents? So I just want to see and hear from you. And thank you very much for Wisdom Talk today.
Thank you so much, Monk Tree, for that wonderful wisdom talk. So, how was everybody's meditation? Did you have a good one? I think we had some lovely salutations from more people. Susan joined us from Minnesota and Phil from New York City. And we have Samput and Nirada and Rose and Anatai and Iman. Welcome. And Alexander Seguro has a wonderful comment based on today's wisdom talk. He says, our parents gave us life, so we are forever in debt to them. They also give us sustenance and education while we grow up, and sometimes even as adults. We should always take good care of them. Sadhu. Wise words as well. And Jessica says, parents are our gifts, and we must treasure and respect them. And she sends out her love to her parents too today. And Venerable Makwana says, parents treat all their children equally, but why do some of them grow up and become successful and do not treat their parents well? That's a question for you, Venerable Tree.
Okay, thank you for the question, for everything, and I would also say thank you like for. I'm also amazed that all of you from all around the world, like even though like, Alex from Portugal, he is from Western country, he feel like he still love to his mom too, because I think that sometimes I feel like more in the Western people, they feel like yeah, they love parents, but the way they treat the parents might be a little different. But okay, but Alex feel like yeah, um, his parents growing up him and help him a lot of things to support him and everything. That feel amazing. And for Dr. Diaz Makwana, he asked like, why did the son didn't support support the parents, right? Can you ask a question from Diaz Makwana again, please?
Absolutely, yes. I guess Diaz Makwana was asking, parents treat all of their children equally, but how come some in the same family of sons and daughters, some grow up and respect their parents and treat them well, and you're from the same family, and some of the sons or daughters may not grow up and respect their parents or treat them well?
Oh, it's really big thing, big point for that. Why some family support well, why some family support well. So I think it comes from many reasons. First of all, I think it comes from how the children grow up. Okay, if the children grow up in the small family, and then they never experience, and they never see that how the parents support the grandparents. They don't have any experience. They feel just like, okay, when the parents, they didn't care about the grandpa, so why do you have to pay attention? Why do I have to take care of my parents when they get old? Why? So they feel like, because they don't have any experience of that point, so they feel, yeah, should be abandoned. So in this point, the Buddhism, they teach, they kind of like law of karma. You getting what you did, right? Because you never take care of your parents. So when they have son, why your son have to take care of you? So this is the law of some one point, and I think another point is maybe come from the changing in the social and economic. So now the size of family has changed a lot from big family to be small one, because of sometimes the big family might cost a lot of money to pay. So the family right now became smaller and smaller, and sometimes when the children growing up a lot, they got a job. So because the job is very far away from their home, from their parents' home, so sometimes it's very hard to stay with the parents and take care of all the parents sometimes, because I think it's two ways of the video, because how the children get experience from their parents, and second thing is a social and economic that affect to the family living. This is a point. So it is because I cannot say exactly why it is, but it maybe comes from many reasons. Yes.
Thank you so much, Venerable Tree. Let's see. And Jessica says, yes, perhaps they're without guidelines from their parents, and this is what happens. And that home is where charity begins, which is so true. Yes. How would you, Monk Tree, how would you suggest that younger children who don't have the financial means to support their parents, how can they show their love to their parents? Do you have advice for this?
Oh, the way to show the love to your parents, I think it's an easy way. If we talk about how do you support your parents, you might think first you have to pay for parents everything, pay for bill, pay for the medical treatment, anything. That I think this is the best answer that we get. But I think it's not like that at all. So you may start by doing a little simple thing. Just say love to them. Always say occasionally, like maybe in the birthday or in a party, or when you go to visit them, or make a phone call. Always make a phone call and tell them, like, Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. I think this is a simple way and common way that we can express how we feel. Right? And another thing is that the point, if you very shy to say I love you, because in the Eastern world, shy are very shy to say I love you expressly. So you just do and support them anything they want, anything that they need to be need as. So if sometimes you cannot stay with them 24 hours, but you can pay for them, you can help them anything. Like I said, when I was in United States, some of the children, some of the child, they have a job to do. They cannot stay with their parents like 24 hours. But what they do, they still worry about the parents to be alone. So they just find a good home care for old people, and then let them go. And the parents are so happy because they can find a friend at the same age, same generation. And the children, the child pay for home care. I think this is also always a good way. So we have to see in another point that it doesn't mean that we have to stay for children every time. So we have a lot of choice to pay and to pay respect, to pay back to our parents. This is a very funny story.
Thank you so much, Monk Tree. If anybody has any other thoughts to share, we would love to hear them, whether it's on meditation or today's wisdom talk. I know as a parent myself, it makes me happy not only when my kids say I love you, but also just little things, helping me lift heavy things around the house, or chores, bringing in the trash can, washing the dishes, feeding the dogs, just simple things like this. It's nice. And so I certainly try to help in those ways with my parents now, since they're elderly as well. So you're right. It doesn't have to be just financial. It can certainly just be helping around the house and making sure they're comfortable.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Like my life right now, I'm ordained as a monk, so I cannot stay at home. I have to stay at the temple. And my mom and my dad, they are all 70 years old, and they feel really happy to be alone because my younger brother, he has to go for work in another city, but they feel really happy. They are very happy with me as a monk, and then I always made a phone call to them and sharing loving kindness. Every time I meditate, I do sharing loving kindness to them, that I want to be happy, wealthy, anything. And I made phone call. I sometimes I say I love you because I am a monk, but I take care of them. How you are right now? You good? You bad? So I can share and talk, let them be free. And my younger brother, he cannot stay with my parents because he has to go to work at another city. But what he did, he paid a lot of bills. He paid for bills. He paid for everything, medical treatment to my parents. So my parents still happy, and then they always meditate, be calm down, and then go to find some friends who is in the same generation. They're very happy. So I think each family might have their own way to support the parents. This is my point.
Yes, absolutely. We have another good question from Monk Namatron. So what if the family has problems such as alcoholism? What would you do to maintain a good relationship within the family when they have these type of problems?
It's a big problem. It's a big problem of the alcohol. So because in case of if dad he is alcoholic and they come to go back to home and then don't help anything, so just lay down and sleeping, and sometimes they may harass the mom and harass yourself. This is a problem of the society. So to help them, if I was that child and have some parents alcoholic, so I have to be away from them when they are drunken. like a drunken. So be away and leave them away, and I will always like forgive them in what they did, and I'm not gonna follow what way they did to me. I still respect them as a parent who give me a birth, who grow me up, but in the bad point for them, I will not follow and I will not take care of that. I will not away. But if you are the son and you are the drunken man, and I always go back to see a parent and ask for money for more alcohol and for more like and also if you didn't get money, you have to your parents. So I think you should know yourself is when you did to your parents. If you have son, beware that your son gonna do it to you worse than what you did. So be away from alcohol. That's a good thing. Yes.
Thank you so much, Monk Tree. Okay. So I think that's all of the questions we have so far. Perhaps.
Probably. Yes, but I can see. Okay, that we all the questions we have, but I think what I can share from this, what I get from this wisdom talk, this topic, I feel like at first time it's very hard to me to explain how we should support our parents, because all the audience come from different parts of the world, come from different cultures, so they may have a perception of the supporting parents in different way. So this is fun for me that I have to think about how do I grow up? How do I grow up as in the Eastern family? And then when I have chance to go to the United States, what I see when I change my mind. So what I got is that every every culture, they also have a culture to support the parents, to love the parent. They also love the parent. Parent also love the son too. The same. This is my point after I do a lot of slides. So every culture loves the parent, but the way they react, the way they practice is quite different upon the social, upon the society, upon the economy. But the way they do the same, they also support the parents the same way. Yes, that's my point.
Thank you so much, Monk Tree, for your beautiful wisdom talk today.
Okay.
And let's see. Well, if everybody enjoyed the wisdom talk today and the meditation, I would love to invite you to join us every single day here on Daily Mind Shower Live. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like us and share us. And we will see you again here tomorrow. Thank you so much, Monk Tree and the whole MMI team.
Okay, thank you so much. See you next time. Yes.
Nation is blessed. Lead away, lead the way extreme. Lead away, come explore your dream. We'll teach you how to meditate through the power of a brand new day.